Hang on. I'm supposed to be capturing audio from a browser, but it's not doing it. Is it? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. So executable. Okay, that's pretty loud, right? Okay. This should be okay. Hello. What's up with the double ano? What? Oh. I was making a thumbnail. This was supposed to be for the thumbnail. Okay, let me just close everything first. Hi. Secret to stream thumbnails are revealed. No. Good morning. Ohayo, selamat pagi sanak saudara. Nama saya Anobaith. Halo Tomoy, halo Green Suit, halo Zeppeli, halo Ryan Boy, welcome. Rashai, just gonna I'm gonna be drawing for, I don't know, kayak sekitar apa ya, mungkin bakal gambar selama sekitar sejam atau 2 jam sampai capek lah ya, sampai capek atau sampai harus tidur. Yeah, long time no see, it's been a while. How are you guys doing? Gua tahun baru stream 2 hari berturut-turut, terus tahu-tahu langsung berhenti stream lagi. Like, there's just no in between with me. I either stream a lot or just don't stream. Kebanyakan nggak stream gara-gara main game mulu sih, main game atau ngegambar off stream. Doing well, how are you? Doing I'm tired, I guess. I'm healthy. Oh, kaget. No, that's not right. I've been struggling with the face. I can't quite figure out what to do. Like, what I wanna, how this face shape is supposed to be like. I think I kinda got the gist of it now though. Somewhat. Should be fine. Is the double monitor setup working now? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's always been working. It's just that... Oh, should it? I never talked about this on stream because I haven't been streaming at all ya. Jadi, seminggu yang lalu... Should talk about it ya, seminggu yang lalu. I should be talking about it in English. Indonesian first maybe. Jadi sekitar seminggu yang lalu gitu, gue tiba-tiba sadar kalau misalkan ternyata selama ini kalau gue nonton Netflix, nonton anime atau apa, terus gue lihat bahkan gak usah Netflix lagi, bahkan lagi main League atau apa gitu, terus gue lihat ada yang salah dengan warna di monitornya, dengan kayak kelihatan kayak ada banyak JPG compression. Gue pikir kok kenapa ada banyak JPG compression gini, jelek banget kualitasnya. Ternyata selama ini bukan ada JPG compression atau video compression, tapi itu gara-gara monitornya jelek. Jadi kalau warna gelap kelihatannya ada banyak compression kayak kotak-kotak gitu, instead of like actually the entire color. Bukannya kelihatan warnanya dengan benar, gelap-gelapnya malah jadi kotak-kotak, ada blotches gitu. And now to repeat that in English, found out that my monitor this entire time whenever I'm watching something and I look at, there's like a JPEG compression or like video compression. Even on Netflix, I think like that makes no sense that there's weird compressions on Netflix. So if I'm just watching random things on YouTube, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like there's compressions, but something on Netflix with compressions, that doesn't sound right. It turns out the monitor that I have, that there's the 27-inch one, has problems with showing dark colors. And what happens is that instead of showing a gradient of colors, it shows blocks of colors, blocks of dark colors. Like every other colors, especially bright ones, are fine, but the dark ones, especially when I'm doing this, like if I were to if I were to make a glow like this, I can't do it. Like it won't look like I'm making if I'm making a slight color here, Even now it already looks like there's blocks. This looks like blocks, but that's just fine. It's okay for the most part. But with that other monitor, the 27-inch one, it was actually really bad to the point that it just doesn't look right, and it stressed me out. Then now I bought a new one, and I bought a 24-inch one. Hello, Marcel. Shout out to compression still being the same word. Yeah, true. I got a 24-inch one, right? Because I thought about getting another 27-inch, but that shit's expensive. It adds $100 compared to 24-inch one. So I just bought a normal 24-inch, and then when I got the monitor, 2 days later, I got it. I unboxed it, and I put it side by side with my old LG monitor, which I thought was 24 the entire time. It was bigger. It is bigger. This monitor is bigger than this monitor is bigger than this one over here. So this entire time, my other monitor has actually been 22 inch, and this new one that I got, 24-inch, was just fine. And I find out about this. I realized this because, like, I realized this early on before I actually got the monitor, because when I was working in the office, I checked at the specs of my monitor in the office, and it says 24-inch, and I thought, oh, this is quite a big monitor for a 24-inch. Why does my monitor doesn't feel that big? Oh, gee, of course it doesn't feel that big. It's not actually 24-inch. Duh. Goober. So it turns out the entire time I don't need a 27-inch monitor. 27-inch monitor is all way too expensive and, you know, too big. $34 was the perfect size, I think. I mean, it's not like perfect. I still need a monitor arm. A weakness with LG monitors compared to the AOC monitor that I had that has bad colors is that LG monitors has really not nice footing. I mean, it works, but it's really short. Someone that recently got two 37-inch monitors are quite expensive. Yeah, right? Like, if you compare 24-inch and 27-inch, the difference in pricing can be heaven and hell. And it doesn't help that I learned this later on. I mean, now an inch monitor kind of requires you to have a at least a 2K instead of just a 1080p. For it to, you know, to be worth it, I guess. There's really no point in getting a 37-inch monitor if the resolution that it can do is just 1080p. It'll just look blurry to some extent, so. And if I want to get a 27-inch monitor that has like 2K, 4K, the price range increased by another $100 or maybe another $200. And that's just a commitment that I'm not about to make for monitors that I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like or not. All in all, as soon as I plugged on this monitor, I was very happy. I fell in love with it instantly. I love the fact that it just looks good with the default colors without me needing to do much of calibrating. So that's nice. This is a pretty nice purchase, and I sure hope this stays to be a nice purchase. Anyway, I should have finished this commission days, maybe even like a week ago, but work got to me, work and other things. It's just been tiring lately. Love the art, by the way. Looking forward to the final version. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. the music is still working. Nice. Gue sampai buka browser lain cuma supaya gue bisa pasang musiknya tanpa harus kalau misalkan gue tiba-tiba pengen nonton anime atau apa gitu nggak akan kedengeran. So that's why you stop playing League with me. It's okay. It's for work. You like money better than me. Yes, actually. Hey Dandy, are you still playing League? Hi Gambit. Hi. Reading Tsukihime. Who read Tsukihime in 2024? Well, there was a remake. A what? Oh dear. I see. Yum 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 yum. Like up and don't forget to change your Walkman's battery. I never even had a Walkman before. 2024. I was probably playing with Sega or something. Still to this day I have no idea which Sega it is that I'm talking about whenever I talk about Sega. It's just a nondescript Sega that can play Robocop, King of Fighters. What else? Oh yeah, it can actually play King of Fighters. It's just a Sega, yeah. Sega. I love Iseka Oji-san. Iseka Oji-san's great. I wish there's more, but it is what it is. Oh, I was drawing things in a new layer outside of the folder? Dumb. Pardon the vampire costume, by the way. I just thought it's fitting because I'm begadang, ngalong. Ngalong literally means ngalong is like staying up late in Indonesian, but literally it means being a bat. I am bat thing. It's actually not Indonesian. I think it's Sundanese. Or maybe even Javanese. I don't know. The language just kind of blends into one to me in my head. Indonesians and the local languages. Go for that Zune. The hell is a Zune? On a police station, I'll have knockoff consoles. God. I'm pretty sure I played Mario. I think I played some kind of Mario in one of those nondescript consoles back then. Yeah, definitely. I played that. You know, back then there's this nondescript console that has a nondescript 99 in 1 games. 99 games in one cassette, one disc. Not disc, you know. I guess it is a cassette. You plug it in and you play the games, and then it's like Mario and the horse racing game and this and that. And the title of the Mario games goes from like Mario 1 to Mario 99 and shit, but really it's all the same Mario, but somebody modded out the title to be like going from 1 to 99 or something like that. all just random Mario titles, but it's really just the same Mario. Zune was Windows answers to iPod and Walkman. What about as well as you imagine? Wait, I think hang on. No way, I think I know this. Zune. Theme. Yeah, Windows XP Zune theme. Yeah, oh my god, I love Windows XP Zune. Let's fucking go. This is the shit. This was the shit back in my days in 2006. Windows XP Zune theme for 2006? 2008 maybe? Actually, not even 6. Maybe 2008 or 2009. Windows Zune theme for XP. Let's go. This is the black, you know, the dark mode for XP back then. For XP users back then. So good. I remember that had a joystick and just had the RGB cables to connect to a TV, and it had a couple of old arcade on them. My friends had this. My friends had an old PSX, right? I've had two consoles in my life. I mean, as a kid at least. Not counting the Nintendo Switch, I've had two consoles when I was a kid. It's the Sega, the nondescript Sega, and the new model for PSX, PS1, which is like the small version of the PS1, like a compact one. Normally, I think like the normal PSX or PS1 would be a big rectangular box. But the one that I had was like a small version of it that's just really light and nice. Very portable. But my friends had, his family, he had this, well, they had this, the normal big PSX box, right? And one way or another, somehow, I think, for some reason, because they have a PSX, they have an attachment that they can plug to the PSX that it allows them to watch movies. It allows them to plug a normal movie disc into the PSX and it runs on the TV. And I remember, I think they were watching Grinch. TV plug and play consoles. I had a SpongeBob one. A what? TV plug and play? SpongeBob? I have no idea, man. I think mine is actually just the normal PSX. You know, it's just a normal PlayStation but small. According to the store guy at the time, he said that this is like the newest model for PSX. My CD player just mysteriously has some built-in games in it. Huh. That's crazy. Ooh. Speaking of mysterious CD with games, I want to talk about my life experience that is just so amazing. It's so bizarre. It's just so random. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk about it later in my life. Maybe one day I'm gonna talk about it. I had an interesting experience as a kid with CD and, you know, games. CD that has games in it. But anyway, who remembers how insane it was looking at the PS2 Slim compared to the OG? Not me. I've never had a PS2, and I have only just, you know, the only thing I do is just play the PS2. I guess the PS1 that I had is a PS1 Slim if you look at it that way. Man, it's crazy to think that PS2 is not actually that good looking if you look back at it, and it's crazy to think the amount of power that a CRT monitor has on the human eyes. It's so good. Probably forget the shadow of one Colossus run like absolute dog shit for how beautiful it is. Shadow of the Colossus. Never played that game. I don't think I've ever even seen a footage of that game. My only real memories of PlayStation, I think, is playing Brave Fencer Musashi to completion, and then having this Game Station magazine that talks about games, and one of the sections that it has is the cheats section, where it talks about the cheats that you can do in certain games. And one of the games that they were talking about is they had an article on Brave Fencer Musashi 2. They were also talking about the cheats that you can do in the game, and I never had a PlayStation 2, and sometimes I play PlayStation 2 on my friend's PS2 or like on a rental, but I've never in my life seen Brave Fencer Musashi 2, so I have never been able, even to this day I think I've never actually touched Brave Fencer Musashi 2. So as a little kid, little baby boy at the time, all I could do was just look over and over, reread the entire magazine book, just looking at the Brave Fencer Musashi 2 article that they had, like the art of how completely different the art is for Musashi and everything else, and just thinking, wow, I think I was just admiring it. I have this admiration and some kind of wish that I wish I can play it, you know? I wish I have it. I think as a kid I did that a lot with the game magazines and such like that. Just looking at the articles and stuff, thinking, I wish I had that. To some extent, as an adult, I still do the same thing, just not as obsessive as this one little kid just rereading the same magazine over and over, because I never really cared much about finding the other magazines. As a matter of fact, I don't think I even realized that there is more of the magazines. The way old pixel art from games look on CRT is completely different than modern monitors. Yeah. I remember seeing a comparison on how Dracula looks on CRT monitor. Dracula from Symphony of the Night looks on the CRT monitor, and how he looks on modern LCD monitors, because the way the pixels work is that on a CRT monitor, the pixels, the reason why the pixels are drawn that way is because when you put it out on a CRT monitor, the colors blend together to create a painting. While on a modern LCD, LED monitors, they don't really blend together at all. It's an accurate, pixel perfect depiction of what the image is, and thus it just looks like a bunch of dots. And thus is born the retro style. And for the most part, nobody remembers how amazing old games used to look like, and I think it created an effect that people associate with us being too young to realize it's like you look at something as a young person, or just, you know, at, at the birth of the technology, and you think, oh, that looks amazing, wow, that looks so realistic. Maybe there's a reason for that, and the reason being CRT monitors are just that good. Or at least that's the theory, that's another side of the theory. And I like that better compared to thinking that we were just gullible, that's all. I wonder if someone has worked on peer-to-peer like CRT monitors. I think there's probably some people who have done that, but the effect is more physical than... I think the effect is more physical than digital, so I'm not sure if that's something that's an effect that you can, you know, achieve through filters. And so a lot of modern pixel games look less impressive because they are emulating a monitor effect. Exactly. Like to some extent, game emulators would have these like scan lines effect and such, but again, these are just digital filters and not actually physical difference. Sometimes things are just not something that you can emulate on, you know, on digital. You just have to see it live. Like when you see, you know, certain events that happen in front of your eyes and you can't capture it through your camera, like looking at the fireworks. Without having a decent camera, you can't capture it, but you can see it. When you go outside at night and you look at the moon and you think, that's beautiful. The way the full moon glows in the darkness of the night, together with the stars. And the clouds, the murky clouds that cover them. And you take out your phone, you look at the sky with the phone, and you take a picture, and there's not much of anything because the phone camera is not that good. But that's probably just me because I have, you know, I've never had good phones. I can't even play Monster Hunter now on my phone. Like this phone I just bought not even a year ago, and I can't play Monster Hunter now with it because the specs are not that good. I legitimately did not buy a good phone. I thought I had, you know. I never thought too much about phone specs because I don't understand phones for the most part. And then I played Monster Hunter now, and it's just a laggy mess, and it's just sad for the most part, really. I am not focusing on the work at all. I am making way too much here without actually clearing out the rest of the work. Really should focus on the work more, Anobaith. You have 2 more commissions you have to do. Yep, I gotta cover the money that I used to buy a monitor. Okay. Halo Sultorio, welcome, irashai, selamat datang. I'm gonna put the mic away for a bit, okay? Hey Sue, welcome. Also hello Joy Manopo, welcome. This might actually end up being a short one. I'm feeling the tiredness. I'm feeling the wave of exhaustion. Like I wanna just lay back and play Slay the Spire. Damn you, I'm yawning too now. Haha, you fool. Yeah. Ooh. Actually, speaking of Slay the Spire, I've been thinking about getting into a different deck building roguelike, because I think I've explored just about everything I can do with Slay the Spire. The rest, the only thing I can do now with the game is just to keep ascending, and there isn't really any reward for ascending higher and higher. You don't unlock anything new, it just gets harder and harder, which is nice in itself, but you know, I think it's about time I pick up a different game. I did recently got myself all the way to Ascension 10 on the defect though, and that's really nice. I beat the funny heart. I've beaten the heart like a few times. Any ideas for what is next? I don't know. I want to pick up a different deck building roguelike, just like Slay the Spire, but I'm not sure. I also would love to play some like hentai roguelike, but I'm not sure which one I want to start, because I don't know if any of them is gonna be like fun to play. Didn't even know there was a genre. It's really just hentai games, but you know, roguelike. There is a hentai Vampire Survivors like called something Survivors DX. I tried the demo, but it's not that nice. I think it's nice for what it is, but It's a vampire survivors like and also a tower defense game at the same time. And I think for what it's worth, the demo did not really appeal to me that much. It's nice, but it's not a oh, I'm gonna buy it immediately type of deal. I think the arm is too long. I think. Kaget anjir, kirain gue tiba-tiba ada lagu Bob Ross. This sounds like it, doesn't it? This sounds like a Bob Ross, the intro to Bob Ross painting series. Yeah, I had a time where I just kept watching Bob Ross's painting videos all the way from season 1 until, I don't know, I think it's season 10 or something, I'm not sure. I just kept it running in the background, or actually on the side. It's really comforting and really motivating. It's like you just draw, you don't think too hard about it. You're the only one who thinks too hard about it. The idea is to just be happy with what you're drawing and to not overwork on a piece. Just make it, and at some point just stop working on it. Don't try to perfect it, because you'll just overwork it. And I certainly do that. That's a bad habit that I also have. I just keep working on something because I want it to be perfect and presentable, and in reality it's already good enough. The brain of too much working on personal project, I guess so. But actually no, I think with personal project I can accept just letting things go, but with a commission my problems usually comes with a commission, because when it comes to a commission I just have this mindset in the back of my head, in the back of my mind. I don't even consciously think about it, but I want it to be good. I just don't want it to be, disappointing. I try my best to make it as good as possible, even when I'm not paid enough for that, or even if the piece for the most part is already looking okay, or just, I think the most annoying part is that I can't have a freer time doing it, and that affects the style of the drawing, and that makes the drawing not look like my personal projects. And sometimes when I look at my fun personal projects, personal work, I think, oh, I want to be able to just draw that, right? Because that's fun, that's fast. But then when I start working on a commission, I want to make it clean. It's just in the back of my head. I don't even think about it. It just goes. It just happens. Might have something to do with my mental state, my upbringing, my mental illness, whichever. It's a mixture of all of them. Mental illness? I think I was trying to say social awkwardness, such. etc., etc. It's a mixture of all of them combined into one. Oh, Animal Crossing music is nice. Making me ippy. It's making me real tired and sleepy and just so ready to go to bed. Just about. Let's say I'll stop at 1:30. Perhaps. I think 1:30 is a good time to stop, and then I can start doing other things on or off stream. Now this is too short. Chest, ribs, navel, this thing, elbow. Navel and elbow in general is the same height. Arms, thinner arms is probably not what we're looking for. Nice. Pagi bang, pagi. Halo Kak Akbar, alamak. Hehe. Ooh. Pecals. Should add the streaks on the hair. The ears are wrong. Gonna fix that. Going to bed? Okay, good night. Oyasumi. Iyume mite ne. I haven't said that in a while. Okay. One more thing and then I go to sleep. Actually, I'm not gonna sleep, but you know, you get the point. Just gonna copy paste some of the colors. Oh, this is important. There needs to be like a green glow under it. Under every single one of these ones, there is a clean trapezium. Not that one though, just these ones. Okay. This one. Copy paste that. Okay. I guess that's it for now. That's it for tonight. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you for accompanying me ngalong jam segini. Makasih udah nemenin ngalong. I'll see you guys next stream. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this quickly so that I can work on other things. Oh, it's Scully. Have a good night. Jenny. Where's my... Oh, there it is.